Alright, picture this. It's the early 1800s, you've just finished choking on coal dust and inventing syphilis or whatever people did for fun back then, and boom, some Scottish guy shows up and tells you about a magical kingdom in Central America where the rivers sparkle, the women are hot, and the land is basically a walking money printer. That guy? Gregor McGregor. Yes, that's his real name. No, this is not a rejected Harry Potter character. This man conned people into investing in a completely fake country. He called it Poyais, which sounds like a tropical fruit but was actually a chunk of swampy mosquito hell somewhere in modern-day Honduras. McGregor claimed he was the cazique of Poyais. Cazique was supposedly a royal title, but more realistically it meant guy who just made stuff up and said it confidently. McGregor told everyone that Poyais had a functioning government, a native population that loved him, a bustling capital city, and even a Poyaisian bank. Spoiler alert, none of those things existed. The capital city? Fictional. The bank? Also fictional. The people? Well, mosquitoes are technically people, right? He made pamphlets. Pamphlets, like official-looking travel brochures with maps, currency samples, and a fake constitution. He basically did early 1800s Photoshop. And get this, he even got the British government and banks to believe it. People were taking out loans, buying land deeds, and planning new lives in this mosquito Disneyland. McGregor managed to convince around 250 people to pack up their lives and sail across the ocean to Poyais. When they got there, surprise! It was just a sad stretch of jungle with no infrastructure and a raging case of why the hell did I trust a man named McGregor? A bunch of people died, the survivors were rescued by a nearby British colony, and meanwhile, McGregor was just hanging out in London, probably sipping tea and doing finger guns at himself in the mirror. Now you're probably thinking, okay, surely he got arrested or tarred and feathered, or at least slightly inconvenienced. Nope, this dude got away with it multiple times. He even tried to pull the exact same con in France a few years later. Different audience, same imaginary country. That's like getting caught cheating on a test and then trying again in the next room over with the same cheat sheet. McGregor kept milking this fake country scam for years. He sold fake Poyais bonds, gave out noble titles like Duke of Lies to strangers, and generally lived like a king off of people's crushed dreams. He didn't get any real punishment. In fact, when he eventually died back in Venezuela, where he'd originally made a name for himself as a soldier, they gave him a hero's burial, a literal state funeral, for the guy who invented a country. The bar for hero back then was so low it tripped over itself and fell into a ditch. So yeah, Gregor McGregor, conned a nation with a nation, ruined lives with some ink and a little bit of charisma. Remember that next time someone tries to sell you a timeshare. At least that place technically exists.